Hello. I'm here. There we go. What's wrong with this? Why is this not working? There we go. Oh, ad's about to start. That's so stupid. Not my problem. Technically, it's my problem, but not my problem. If I decide it's not my problem, it's not my problem. That's how life works. Alright. What do we got today? We got some Rubik's Cubes. Duh. But, more specifically, we got a Tianma. This is the Z Cube one. It's Maglev UV. This is a V5 ball core, whatever. This is a Guhong Pro Plus. This is a spring version because I think the spring Guhongs are better. But the Maglev one is also good. Also, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should have known better to touch die-in pieces. And this is a Swift block. Ugh. Team of triple. There were too many options for me to choose from, and considering the point of the video that I'm making, this was the most logically priced one with the best features, so I went with this one. Also, wait, no, this is not Maglev. I lied. It's just ball core UV, not Maglev. Ow. Yeah, just a spring in there. But it is crazy fast. So I'm going to be ranking these cubes in my next video. Not so much as 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to give them objective rankings. I'm just going to kind of go through them all and compare them. So far, though, the Swift block wins, and it's not even fucking close. I like the V5 the least, and I think I prefer the Guhong. If I had to put an order right away, it might be that. But I gotta... These are all stock tensions. This one isn't. These are all stock, out of the box, just yesterday. I've had this one for a bit. And I got it where I like it. Unfollow. That's not very nice. Why would you do that? But, yeah, so we gotta mess with these three. Which one I'm gonna mess with first? I don't know. What's your system? So... Stop wiggling. Pretty standard. Dual adjustment. You got a spring. Or a screw, sorry. And you have annoying center caps. Screw with the classic thing. What is that? Oh, it notified me that I went live. Thank you. Alright, so these both have screws. Well, these all have screws. This is the only one with like a plastic core DAS. The rest of these have screw cores, which is good. I like screw cores. I'm not even going to try to take that center cap off. I cut my nails. I'm going to dig into my skin and hurt myself. Alright, so... what to do? I don't know. Let's... set you aside, because you're kind of set up how I like you. I guess let's mess with the V5. So, how do I feel about it? I don't know. I'm gonna lose a fingernail in the process of this. I don't understand why center caps are such a difficult thing sometimes. It doesn't help that I literally just cut my nails, and I cut my thumbnails too short. So I keep just digging into skin. Alright. Put those there. What do we want to do? I need a screwdriver. I feel like the travel distance actually is probably pretty good, so I might not even use the screwdriver. But I'm gonna mess with the other things. If I can find one of those milieu tools. Is this one of the milieu tools, or is this from a die-in? I don't know. Does it fit? It fits. Alright, so what are we on? It comes on the lowest one by default. Let's just try 3. I don't actually know what that does. I don't know what higher and lower is for the V5. Man, that really messes with your recognition. Why? What? Just come in here and start swearing at me. What's the point? It's not very nice. That's not the right PL. I don't remember how exactly to fix Void Cube parity. I don't remember. Should I have freedom of speech? That's Twitch's fault, not mine. I don't know. How do you fix Void Cube parity? Like, how is that possible again? I don't remember. Check Discord. You didn't message me anything. The fuck is Bleedbot? Alright, sure. Is that what you needed me to see? He says hi. Hello. How? I don't remember how to do Void Cube parity. Like, why is this like this? My brain can't comprehend how this is the case. I think it might be just a lack of understanding of how 3x3 works. Did that fix it? No. Switch the corner? It's not the corners that are the fault. Because, like, how does the parity happen on a Void Cube? Oh, wait. No, that doesn't actually do anything. I need a void cube solver to explain to me how. Void cube solver to explain to me how the parodies work again, because I don't understand how it's even possible. Obviously, it's a center issue. But I don't know. But it's persisting. Even when I'm swapping some of the centers around, which is weird. Why does it have colors in the middle? Because I took the caps off because I'm messing with some of the things. And that's the thing, that's what solving a void cube is when you take the caps off the middle and then solve it anyway. So you're just kind of solving the rings. Switch the corner? What do you mean by switch the corner? There's no corners to switch. Okay, here's the thing. You don't understand how Rubik's Cubes work, but this... Say all the centers did have colors, this is an impossible state. Having two pieces that need to swap is physically, mathematically impossible. If you have the centers on, which I don't. I'm solving it without the centers, that's the point. So when you're solving without the centers, it can happen, but I don't know why. So I was asking someone who knows void cubes to explain to me how it works. But the chat is dead, and no one's here besides you. And you don't even know how Rubik's Cubes work, so... Unlucky. But what did I do to... Oh, here, I can just... I'll just try solving it again, because it's like, it's a 50-50 chance that it happens. Or it actually might be higher, slightly higher than 50-50 on a void cube, but if I... No, I got it again. If I just keep solving it over and over again, eventually it won't happen. Also, I think I, like, splintered myself or something. I'm feeling something on my finger. See, like there it didn't do it. I don't know. I don't know why it does it sometimes and it doesn't other times. But do I... That's not even what I'm supposed to be doing. Do I like the way the cube feels? I'm gonna try a quarter turn on the screws. And just see how I vibe with it. This is roughly a quarter turn, not precisely. Should I put the caps back on? No, this is mega loose. Okay. Do a half turn tightening, which would be a quarter turn tight from stock. This is not really a half turn. I'm kind of guessing. Whatever. I'm being consistent with all the turns, even if they're not full halves. It's fine. I think I just don't like... I think I just don't like the V5. Is the takeaway I'm getting from this. Okay, that feels slightly better. Let's do some solves. I might also do a Lou setup, but I don't know what I would like on the V5. But I get that ready. Alright, let's see how I feel about it. I don't like that cross. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. Yeah, that's fine. AI viewers. They're calling viewbots AI viewers now. Jesus Christ, the term really has taken over everything. Well, shit. Let's recognize that. I hate that outcome. I think I just don't like the V5. I mean, I guess I get the appeal for it, but the cube doesn't feel very good. Sorry, what? I need to slow down. And just... Did that work? My F2L is so fucking bad. Okay, let me, like, use my brain. Still 15s. Okay, I don't like this cross at all. Can I do it from this angle? That doesn't really help anything. Drewy Cubes? Hello. Hope I said that right. I almost never say anyone's name right. Welcome. I'm testing out cubes for a video that I'm going to be making. And unfortunately, for people who like the V5, I'm not going to have good things to say. But it is mainly a skill issue, because what was that? Ugh. Alright. Can I get a good solve? Probably. Let's try. Oh, why did I do that like that? No one will know. I don't know, that was like a +4, but you know, that's fine. How are you doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. I'm finding that I dislike the V5. 9-hole mod Aosu V7? I have no idea what that could possibly mean. Why did I do that like that? Setup is sick? Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I can't turn. Okay, so for the V5, what kind of setup does the V5 want is a really good question. Should I leave the cubes stuck for the video, or should I go full setup for each one? The version of this is the Balcor UV, whatever the max one is, default. I have a PyCube V5 also, but I didn't want to use that for the video because I don't remember why I didn't want to use it for the video. Because it's a spring and it's a PyCube edition. It felt less. Also, it's so much louder, my god. It's also weirdly faster, even though it's springs. It's crazy how fast that is. Hold on. Interesting. Stealth. Oh, that was a screwdriver. Yeah, maybe stealth. I have glide and weight 5 also. What's up? Hello, welcome to the stream. That's not right. I'm throwing. It's me, Billy. Welcome. Stealth is magical. I like stealth on a couple cubes. What did I put it in? I put it in... God, that's a really good question. What did I put it in? I put it in my V10, I think. Actually, no, this is bone dry. Never mind, my ferrocore is bone dry. I didn't put it in there. I thought about putting it in there. What did I put it in then? Oh, my Megaminx. I did Gan Megaminx. I did Stealth. And I did Stealth, Gravitas, and DNM, and it was... Oh. That's about the SQ3? Yeah. I know who you were. How do I put this orange edge in? If I'm holding the cube this way. Do I hold the cube this way? No, because I gotta do... How do I put the orange... I guess I'll just do it first. Uh-oh. That'd be a lot better at 3x3 if I could plan my first pair. That's not the right AUF. Whoopsies. Your 4x4 improvement has been really good recently. I've been kind of stagnant. I mean, I got the sub 30, finally. I got the sub 30, but, like, the sub 30, that was more of a... I just got a lucky scramble. Like, I could have gotten the sub 30 at any time. I've gotten plenty of, like... a lot of these 32s and 33s were, like, single or double parity. So, like, it was just a matter of time before I got a solve with this pace and no parities. And even then, it was a 29.9, so... It happened, but... It's damn close. I want to average pure sub 40, but I'm not there yet. Not there yet. I hate EPRMs. Give me tips what I use Hoya. Yeah, I am not a not a Hoya user. What I need to work on is I need to I think I know roughly what I need to be working on. My brain's not working. I think my F3E is pretty good when I'm focused. My F3E is good. I need to be able to inspect. I need to inspect and execute my first two centers better. And my 323, I need to work on inserting. Like, and insertions are a problem with my 323. I rotate a ton. It's like F2L. I just rotate a ton. Are you turning as fast as you can during FTC? Usually no, because I'm like rotating the cube awkwardly. My first two centers needs work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can do a solve quickly once I finish this average of 5, because it... Actually, it's not even. It's just going to be like 13 flat. Not even. No, yeah, it'll just be a 13. It'll be a 13 no matter what. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish it anyway. Can I save this pair? Probably not. Am I gonna try? Yes. Oh, I probably shouldn't. Where is this pair gonna end up? It's gonna end up in the top here. What the fuck? Why did that happen like that? I looked at the thing and I'm like, yeah, that's the right move, and then I did the wrong move. Whoopsies! Yeah, this is just a V5. This is the Z-Cube Tianma, and then Swift Block and Guhong Pro Plus. Z-Cube Edition, it is, like, this thing is... insanely fast, considering it's not even maglev. Super fast, super blocky, insanely strong magnets, really light, really airy. Like, this cube is nuts. It's my main. It's so loud. Also, goddamn. My main is GAN 12. Classic. I can't I can't escape the GAN 12. God, I'm bad at turning today, but the X-T3 is was a main contender for a bit. V100 is awesome, but a little bit too insane for me to main. I do like the cube though. And I don't like the V11. The V10 Ferrocore is pretty good. I have a Vim 3x3. I have the MGC Beta and Meta. They're pretty good. I have some Dianes. Time I hear the name Jam, I think of the infamous 3x3 called at the end. We don't talk about it. Hello, welcome to the stream. A lot of new people in the stream today. What was I doing? I was gonna do one 4x4 solve so you can judge how terribly inefficient some of the things are about to be. But I gotta get back to 3x3. Now that I have all the cubes, the idea of making this video is pretty daunting. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna lube them all yet. I think it's important, before I do this solve, I think it's important if I'm doing a video about mid-range cubes in the like $15 to $25 range, and these are the 4 that I'm gonna focus on in the video. I think it's important that for the first bit of the video where I'm going over the characteristics and how the cubes feel, that they're stock, how they come out of the box. Unlubed, that is. I'm gonna mess with the tensionings, I'm gonna mess with the screw depths and the systems or whatever, and magnet strengths for this one at least. But I think I'm gonna leave them unset up for at least the first half of the video. And then second half of the video, I'm gonna set them all up to how I think they would be best. I think it's important that, like, if it was like a top tier flagship cube and I'm like comparing the GAN 16 to the V11, I'm gonna do full angstrom setup on the 16. I'm gonna like give the V11 the best setup I can possibly imagine to give it. And that's how the video is just gonna be the whole way through, because those are top tier cubes with like top tier setups. But if it's like mid-range cubes, I think it's important to show like, hey, if you're buying a $15 cube and you don't have any lubes, and you don't know how to set up cubes, this is what you're gonna get. This is how it's gonna be. The Diane comes drenched in factory lube, to be fair. So like, you know, so this is what your Diane's gonna be like out of the box. Export your CS timer theme into the server. I don't know how to do that, but here's my, wait, can I just show you? This is what my CS timer looks like. It's really boring because I need the I need just a solid color background so that I can color key it out for the, what's the word? So I can color key it out for the stream. Like the stars and the stars and stuff are like in Streamlabs. Like if I grab, if I grab the timer, move it, like that's a star background. That's not in the CS timer. That's in the Streamlabs. So my CS timer is pretty boring, but it has to be boring so that I can make it look good in Streamlabs. But anyway, that's what yeah, so for the 3x3s, I think I'm going to keep them stock for the first half of the video, and then I'll go into setups and stuff afterwards. But anyway, alright, let's do the 4x4 solve. Hey, so what was someone saying? Use the Lubical 1 on my V11. I mean, yeah, honestly, a lot of modern cubes don't even need setups. Like, they're just, you take them out of the box, you can main them. Like, it was not the case in the late 2010s when I started cubing, but nowadays, you buy a cube, take it out of the box, main worthy. Like, my beta, I took the beta out of the box, didn't change the tensions, didn't lube it, didn't do nothing, and it was like, I'm using this at my next competition. Like, I didn't even have to set it up. I just used it stock at the next competition. Like, they're fine, you know? Alright, so here's what I'm going to do for yellow. I got these here, I got these here. Boom, boom. Or should I do it like this? No, I should do it like this. Because here, my first two centers just aren't good. Oh shit. Oops, that's there. Lost that piece. Well, I think my 3-2... Oh, that's not right. I think my 3-2-3 is the biggest issue. Because I do a ton of rotating. That was a terrible Z-Prom. Can we even lube my V100 and Super Swift? They're perfect. I mean, yeah, no, the Swift is... Swift don't need no setup. This thing feels great. The V100, good luck lubing it. It's just going to eat it all anyway. The only lube that I used that the V100 didn't immediately devour was Super Honey. Everything else was gone in like 50 solves. Dizzy was good there. It was alright, but it was unplanned. I only inspected like one center and kept track of like maybe two, vaguely kept track of two white pieces. So Ronnie, I don't really like solo lubes. Yeah, you have to use a really... Okay, so what I did was... I don't actually... It's not in this cube, because I don't think I used it in the orange pieces. I think I used it in the... Where are you? Oh my god. That's so flying. I used it in this one. The black pieces. There might still be remnants of it in there. I don't know. Oh god, the cube's falling apart. Crazy hard to plan F2C, F2E in inspection. I'm not that good. F2C, sure. What I tend to do is I plan my first center, and then I vaguely keep track. What I try to do is I plan my first center in a bar, and I kind of memorize where some of, like, kind of keep track of where the last two centers are going to be, or last two, like, you know, pieces of the centers are going to be, and then I also try to track at least one of my edges. But who knows? Oh god. And drawers are gonna come flying out. F2E is, well, it's F3E is the full step. But it's like planning, I don't know, I would say that planning one of your first three edges in inspection is equivalent to cross +1. It's pretty hard. Like, it's not impossible, but it's pretty hard. Similar to X-Cross? No, not an X-Cross. It's like planning cross +1 in inspection. Like, you inspect your cross and you inspect your first pair. I feel like first two centers plus an edge is somewhat similar to that. I think it might be slightly easier than cross +1. And then again, I don't know. I can't do it. I'm really bad at inspection. I can't do either. I can't do cross +1. F2E sounds criminal. 4x4 despite 3x3 title. Hey, someone wanted to see a 4. I wanted to do a 4. I did a 4x4 solve. We're moving on. Going back to 3x3s. So the V5... I also want to see 4x4. Alright, we'll go until I get a sub 40. Derailing my stream. Which, if I'm locked in, it shouldn't take more than like 3 solves. How's a Z-Cube V5? It's not a Z-Cube V5. This is a normal V5. RS3M V5 UV bulk core. Came with the cube robot. Not a Z-Cube. This is the Z-Cube. This is the Z-Cube Tianma. Okay. Alright, so my center is here. Any good 4x4s yet? Not besides the Yaosu, no. Your problems with Yaosu are personal, and it's because you don't know how to set one up. It's the only good 4x4. Okay, so my plans for centers are do a D and U simultaneously, and then do a slice. So this goes here and that goes there. What am I doing for white? I don't know. Oh my god, I messed that move up very badly. Huh. I'm having some major skill issues here. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. How did that happen? Okay, so that solve was... I made like 3 individual, like, completely separate mistakes in that entire solve. I don't know how that happened. Paikyu the best? Yeah, the Paikyu is the best. Asu before the V7 was better? Are you fucking insane? Where is it? The Asu WRM is great, but the V7 is, like, objectively better. Nothing wrong with the WRM. But you can't sit here and tell me that the WRM is better than the V7. It's a blockier, just, like... It's a blockier, more locky cube. It's fine, it's good, but the V7 is just... so much better. Granted, I run my V7 decently loose. Well, it's not that loose. A lot looser than this thing, though. So my V7 is a little flexible. Point is, no, I refuse to believe the WRM is not better than the V7. I don't know what V7 you have that you think it's a bad 4x4, because it is just, in pretty much all aspects, better than everything else on the market. And I don't know what you think is worse about it. You use plenty of V7s? What is worse about them compared to every other 4x4? The GAN is okay, looking past the GAN's catching issues, because they do go away, it's a tensioning nightmare. They're floppy as hell, you're running them too loose. God damn it, I lost... Bro. Why am I making so many mistakes? What the fuck? I did that the wrong way. Why am I making so many mistakes, man? Shit. It's fine, get all the mistakes out and 2 solved. Everyone's V7 is too loose? Early batch V7s? I don't remember when I got my V7s. I mean, I got my triple track pretty early on. I got my double and my single, like, you know, a couple, like a week later, so it probably would have been this. It would have been the same batch. And then I got the PyCube one pretty much as soon as it came out. Dribble's bad anyway, yeah. That was the first solve that didn't have, like, awful F3E. It wasn't good. But it wasn't so bad that I wanted to die. What? Why? I don't understand how I'm making so many mistakes. Yeah, the PyCube springs are just better. The PyCube changes the springs, and the PyCube springs are way, way, way better. TV5 Pioneer, TV3 Premium, TV... Gee, you get Holy Tornado order. My man is adding to the 3x3 collection. I see single Warrior 7. 200? Why are you getting 200 magnets? Moyu RCV7 double track UV Special Edition? Special Edition, PyCube Edition? Let me see. Yeah, either UV or matte. Basically, what it is it's a single track that PyCube puts their own ball core in, and then also they do a spring swap. All caps. I can't type. Alright, Diane lock in. Oh my god, I pray the Diane 4x4 is good. I hope that that's a real leak also. I hope it's not just bullshit. Alright, sub 40 so I can get back to the 3x3s. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Bruh. That's not right at all. Interesting. This is the stream of make every single conceivable mistake you could while solving a 4x4. It's honestly kind of impressive. Will you lock in to make a squan? No. They won't. They can't. I can't believe they made a clock before they made a Megaminx or a Square One or a Scube. Or a new Pyraminx. Like, of all the side events that they're like, yeah, let's drop a new side event, they chose a clock. It's like, guys, Megaminx, Square One, Scube, a new Pyraminx? Like, hello? Clock? Why? That's not the piece I wanted. That's also not the piece I wanted. What the fuck? Why did I do that? I need... Okay, today's not my 4x4 day. Good golly, man. Got any comps coming up? No, my next competition is Nationals. I have nothing until then. But I say that, Nationals is only a month away. So, holy peak. What are the odds that I actually do an IRL stream at Nationals like I said I would at Worlds, but I didn't? Gonna go to the World Championship next year? Probably not. I would like to, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Probably not, though. It's a bit much. Depends on what I got going on in life. Here's the deal. The cubicle's got to pay for it. So if you guys want me at Worlds, start harassing the cubicle to pay for my flights. There's your deal. If you want me at Worlds, you gotta harass the cubicle to make it happen. God damn it. I didn't know. I thought it was repaired. Shit. How's your channel doing? I stopped getting recommended your videos. That's because I stopped posting. Channel's doing good. We're at 900 subs. I uploaded a video yesterday, which is a new, it's a new style of video. I just went over the, what did I do? It was basically, it was kind of like a commentary style video where I just kind of yapped and chatted about the new event survey that the WCA put out, where I gave my take and my opinions on like what events should be added, what the compromises should be, you know, the drawbacks, blah blah blah, all the different reasonings for everything. It was a fun video. It was fun to yap about. Event survey. Is FTO an event yet? No, but they're doing a survey like, hey, what events should be added? What events should maybe be removed? What events, like, what should be done? Because, like, here's the problem. Add FTO, sure, simple. It's a very simple take to have. Add FTO. The problem is championship schedules are fucked. The championships are full. You can't add more events because that if they add FTO, that means like at minimum 3 more rounds need to be fit into a championship schedule. And I was in Seattle. You were not fitting 3 more rounds into that schedule. Like, it was jam-packed. Like, so something needs to be done. Events need to not be held. There needs to be less rounds. You need to hold a separate championship for separate events. That was my take, was have a Please Be Quiet World Championship to open up to the schedule to make more room for more events in the main championship. Because I felt that was the most logical solution, where you're not devaluing some events by removing them or not holding them, but you're also like, because I feel like holding a Please Be Quiet World Championship or National Championship doesn't necessarily devalue the quiet events. It's just for convenience. They're held a couple days beforehand. The UK Championship is separate, yeah. Like Worlds and big nationals should be doing that anyway. But, you know, they don't. And it would be the simplest way to make room, I think. Granted, it's only 4 events, because you can't move 3 blind out of the World Championship. Like, You can do 4 blind, 5 blind, FMC, and multi-blind. You can put those in a separate championship. You can't take 3 blind and just shove it in a corner. Because 3 blind is... It's 3 blind. Like, it's the second to last event on the main stage of the World Championships. You can't just hold it somewhere else. So, you know. So, basically it means you're only saving 4 events worth of rounds. And 4 and 5 blind, I think they just go straight to final. I don't think that there's multiple. Would a 5th day not be the solution? A 5th day is possible. I didn't go over that in the video because I didn't really consider it, but also I didn't consider it because the WCA really doesn't seem to want to consider it. It was not an option on the survey. Of all the things that they listed, it sounds like they're more willing to remove events than add a 5th day. It would be a solution, but I just don't think they want to. God damn it. Why the fuck? What is wrong? Like, my F3E recognition is, like, sometimes really good, and then sometimes I stare at 4 edges, all 4 of which are different colors. Moving events from all comps because I can't be asked to work out a solution. Yeah, no, I don't think that they're going to. I don't think it's a popular option. Here's the thing. If events were to be removed, what are the most likely events to be removed? I think FMC would be gone. I think FMC is the most likely event to just get slaughtered. I don't think enough people give a shit about it. So if they were to remove an event, it would be FMC. But does removing FMC create enough room to add new events? Fuck no, it doesn't. Like, FMC doesn't take up enough time of the schedule to save, like, add, like, 2 more events to the WCA. 60 move PB. But anyway, yeah, like, I think... I don't know. I didn't vote anything for removal because I just don't think removing anything is a good idea. Like, clock isn't getting removed. It's too late. Clock is too popular now. You can't remove it. If they do, oh boy, they're gonna have some backlash. Scube and Pira for removal? What the fuck? That's crazy. Fifth day keeps everyone happy, and with current events means we're gonna have one shorter day. Yeah, it... 5th day should... Like, okay, here's the thing. It's a world championship. You're telling me that the world championship can't span over, like, a week? You know, like... You tell me the world championship can't last 5 days? I don't know why that, like... I don't know, I guess it wasn't something they wanted to consider. It seems. I'm too pissed. I'm too pissed to finish that solve. I'm too pissed to finish that. I'm not even. I don't give a shit. It would have been like a 44. All right. I'm not. 2x2 OH? No. That went from sub 30 pace to a 44 in like one fucked up 323 algorithm. Ugh. It's fine. Oops. Stop giving me parity on solves at a good pace, man. This was only single. Alright, I'm going back to 3x3. Was your shirt sick? Hell yeah. Alright, what was I doing? What was the point of this stream? 3x3s. These four specifically. Alright, let's finish with... How do I just don't think I like the V5, that's the problem. I'm trying to find a good setup for the V5 out. I just don't think that I like it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna find a good setup, because I just don't like the cube. Like, also, fuck these center caps, man. My poor fingernails. Now my hands are sweaty, so I can't fucking turn this thing. I can't turn it! My hands are sweating. It's hot in here, man. It doesn't have a grip. Ah, fuck, it just turned like a ton. Can this, why does it not, why does this thing not have a grip? My fingers are just slide, it won't turn! Fuck! Fuck this cube. I hate the V5. There, it went back down to 1. Jesus Christ. I can't turn it. My hands are slightly moist because it's hot in here, and so this fucking goddamn thing is unturnable. What the fuck? It literally won't turn. What the fuck? What do I do? What do I do? Two, three, four. No, it's not the sturdiness of it. It was that my fingers were slipping through the thing. I was able to adjust it fine, but now my hands are slightly damp because it's hot in here. All right, the V5. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find, like, maybe this is the ideal tensions. Oh, you axe tool? I don't. This is the one that I had in my box. Maybe the one in the, like, actual box that the cube came in has something better, but I didn't check. Alright, anyway, I don't like the V5, so I'm not gonna find, like, tensions that I like for it. Is the problem. I found the screw depth that I like, but I don't know what the tensioning stuff. All right, that's fine. That's good. Let's Denma or Guhong. Guhong, because that center cap pissed me off. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit. This thing is really soft. This is the Pro Plus spring 55mm. Dude, I hate cross on 3x3 because this piece fucks everything up. This piece, super great. This one great. This one great. These three are great, and this one is in the middle of everything. And I can't put it here because that'll fuck up the red one. If I go like boom F, fuck me. I hate cross. I guess I can just do that. God damn it. I hate 3x3. Okay. Stop giving me this. God damn it. All of my F2O pairs ended up fucking paired backwards. It's fine, it's fine. Also, I should mention, I did a YouTube community post that probably nobody saw because it's a YouTube community post. Nobody knows that those exist. Where I said, yay, we hit 900 subscribers. By the way, I plan on doing a full collection solve live on YouTube once I hit 1,000. So I just kind of announced that. So 1,000 subs, we'll be doing a YouTube live stream, full collection solve, which will probably be, well, hopefully less than 12 hours, because 12 hours on YouTube I think is like the maximum that like a stream VOD can still be left up. I don't know. Something like that. Hello, Navy. Oh god. What happened? Why are none of my cross pieces in the cross? Ugh. Gonna be a lot of cubes. No, I get like 20% of the stream is going to be 1 cube. 20% of the stream is just going to be this. You can tell how much I use it by the nice coating of dust it has on top of it. Oh, and then the other 10% of the stream will be this. It's going to be those two. Oh, fuck. I don't think I had this when I did my last full collection. I didn't have this one when I did my last full collection solve. I was thinking it's not going to be that much longer, because yeah, it was like 2 years ago, and I have a lot more cubes now, but I have a lot more just WCA puzzles. So like, you know, how much time is, you know, 10 4x4s going to add to the stream? Like, not that much time at all. You know, how much time is 15 extra 3x3s going to add? Like, basically nothing. This, however, adds like an hour. So, oh boy, we'll see. We'll try to get under 12. Full collection solve? Yes. When I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll be doing it live on YouTube. Only 1 hour? It might be more than that. The Terraminx took me like 2.5. But that was the first time I did it. The second time I did the Terraminx, it took me like 2. So that might take me like an hour and a half, probably. Gigaminx? No, I can do Gigaminx in like 25 minutes. I can do Gigaminx in 25. I think. And this is a pretty shit Gigaminx. I wish I had the de-entering one. What is my... Ooh, I can almost sub 20 it, actually. I have a 21. Yeah, I have 8 time. Why do I have 8 timed Gigaminx solves? Yeah, so Gigaminx isn't that bad. But the 6 and 7 one will be pretty rough. I also have this, but this will take about the same time as the Gigaminx. Maybe slightly less. I mean, technically it should be less, but I think because of the weirdness of it being even and also it turning worse, I think it'll be about 20-25 minutes. And then I have 2 9x9s and 2 8x8s, so that'll take up some time. And then I have like a couple 7x7s, and then the rest is just all WCA bullshit. So yeah, it'll be a fun stream. Puzzles I can't do currently? Oh yeah, for me, I have puzzles that I don't know how to solve, but I don't include them, because, obviously. Like, I have like 2 puzzles that I can't solve, and I'm not going to include them. Yeah, that'll be a fun stream. I mean, I expect to hit 1,000 subs mid-July. If I had to guess, that's a generous estimate that I'm taking, assuming that I continue to upload at a decent pace, which I plan on doing. I plan on uploading a bit more, so... Any chance Moyu is going to announce to release the V12 anytime soon in the summer? I mean, probably. It'll be sometime this year. You'll probably hear some news on it in the coming months, if I had to guess. Ooh. I like this. Do I do yellow or do I do blue? Blue's kind of rough. Or sorry, yellow's kind of rough. How's blue? Ooh. Woo! Clean. PLL skip. We take those. You're color neutral when I want to be. Usually I just do dual color neutral, but I can solve color neutral, yes. F2L recognition does take a bit of a hit, but I can do it. That was a clean Ololo. That was nice. I'm liking this Guhong. It's really smooth, really nice. Yeah, let's do some more color neutral solves. Fuck it, if I get some good crosses. Like this green cross ain't bad. Well, that's kind of annoying. Shit. I didn't reset the timer, so it didn't start. This is Guhong Pro. This is the Guhong Pro Plus, which is the same thing as the Guhong Pro. Basically, they discontinued the Pro and then did the Pro Plus, and the only difference is it has a new DIS. DIS has a new DIS and adjustable corner-to-core magnets. But piece-wise, it's the same design, same cube. I almost counted a sub 10. Tragic. They discontinued the Pro V1. It's the same cube basically. They replaced it on the production line, I guess. Oh yeah, that works. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. Because would have been a really good average of 5. BPA is still technically PB though. So, lock in. Get a sub 9. Any chance Diane's gonna pull off Super Guhong Pro? I doubt it. I don't know. Alright, hold on. Let me lock in. Alright, fucked it up. Not good enough pace. I'm still, 11.84 average. That's pretty good. Oh, and you give me this scrambled now? I'm on fire. Honestly, I don't even feel the need to adjust anything about this cube. Like, the tensioning feels fine. Like... I locked up the AUG. I don't feel the need to dive in and mess with this thing. $12.41 average of 12. My PB is at 12.11. Not bad. It's a good run. 2 more good solves and I knock out a 15, so let's see if I can get that done. BPA is a sub 12, average of 12. If I get... Well, I would need an 8, right? Yeah, if I get an 8... Well, if you fuck up your LOL, not happening. And your PLO. I rolled out the 15 for a 22 plus 2. Oops, I reset the timer. It's fine, just let that run. No second chances. Roll out the worst solve for another worst solve. That's how it always goes. It was a 20 and then a plus 2. Well, I fucked up a lot of things and that's all. I'm bad at turning. Drop their cubes in a bucket of lube before packaging them? Yep. That's Diane for you. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I did wrong with my first pair that led to all of that happening, but... Push 2. Nope, not on that solve. Not on that one. Okay, so I think I can probably stop messing with the Guhong. I think it's good where it is, so I should mess a bit with the Tian Ma. Alright. So these two are perfect. So, Guhong and Swift are perfect. I just don't know what to do with the V5. The problem is I just don't like the V5. So I don't know how to set it up. I don't know what tensioning, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to get it to a place where I like the way it feels. Okay, well, step number 1 would be solve your cross properly and you might have a better time. I just don't like the way it feels. I need to stop doing that. I need to know. Oh my god. That's my biggest issue with my F2L, man, is I just pair everything backwards. And I don't know why I keep doing it after all these years of cubing. Hey, how are you doing? I'm getting pissed off because I hate the V5. But I'm trying to make it feel good. Because I need to. Just hate this cube, man. I don't know what to say. Not a fan. I'm also not a fan of the way this timer, like I have to wait like a couple seconds before the time gets inputted. Ooh. That's always that's always a nice look. Pancake or waffle? Depends, but usually a waffle. I find pancakes to be too sweet a lot of the time. God damn it. I fucking hate this cube. I dislike this puzzle. Oh my god, I did it again. What's my issue with it? I don't know. I can't even point... These center caps are an issue that I'm having with it. My poor fingernails. The problem is I can't even point to a specific issue. I'm just not enjoying it. Is there a different tool? Because my hand, I'm sweaty in this cube. This fucking... Not this cube, this thing won't turn. Ah! Oh, that's just plastic. What's this? Aha! Behold! A grip! What is this? Oh, is it a replace? It's a replacement. Alright, I don't need another screwdriver. Actually, hold on. You can live in here. There we go. Alright, goodbye. That can go in there. Everything just flew out of the box. I gotta pick all that up. Oh, man. Later. It's fine. Alright. Did I do every side? How many sides did I do? I didn't do red and orange, I don't think. So I think everything's on 6 now. I don't think that's gonna make it better. That might make it worse, but let's find out. We'll keep wrapping around until we get back down to completely the bottom. We'll see how we feel about it. Okay. Oh, I'm hoping and praying that these tensions are good. How do I capitalize on this? Blue being the... No, that's fine. Man, I suck at this event. Alright, no. Absolutely fucking not. Six is already too tight. So anything... 4, I had it on 4 when I was doing all those solves. 4 was not good. 6 was too tight, which means that 5 also wouldn't be good. So 4 is like the maximum tightness you can go before it starts to feel like complete shit. So we're gonna run it on the bottom. There is a grape in my salad. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Grapes are pretty good, but I don't know if I'd want a grape in my salad. Tasty, okay. Good thing. Okay, I think too unstable. Let's try 2. Let's just try 2. 1 click, 2 click. 1 click, 2 click. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ba ba. Bam bam. Bam bam. All right. I really should stop taking the center caps off, but I want to do full. I want to. You test your tensions during solves. If you test your tensions with algorithms, you're gonna get poor results. You need to know how it acts during a solve. So And I don't know how to solve a void cube. I don't know how to fix the parity. I was doing it earlier, and I had, like, the void cube parity, and I don't know how to fix it. I just hate this cube. There's no saving it. It's just not good. I don't... Why do people like it? What's appealing about this? I mean, okay, it's not an objectively bad cube, I just can't...
20506 redeems Squish Banana Duck. Oh wait, never mind, that was Dragon 31.
There you are. Squish, 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 squish. You got your money's worth. That was a lot of squishes. Anyway, back to hating on this cube. Got a new version of the Ready Cube. So far, it's not as using 8. Is that the Diansheng one? I think Diansheng released some corner turning thing that just looked like a Ready Cube. Scran acquired. I have no idea what that means. I need a sneeze. Well, that was dramatic. Alright. I just don't like this thing. I don't know how I'm going to advocate for it in the video. I need to be more objective in the video because if I'm going to speak my mind, I'm just going to be dissing this cube the whole time. Two through 7. But what if I don't want to do a 2 through 7? What are you going to do about it? Do you think about that? I'll tell Reezy. What is he gonna do? Fine, I'll do it. What the fuck is wrong with me? 2-7, but with cubes that you hate, you're gonna need to pay me a whole lot more than that. I'm deleting the solve, and I'm gonna pretend it never happened. Alright. My sub 10 counter. Oh, I forgot to count it up. Hold on. How many did I get? It was just the one. It was just the one. I forgot I had that. I did get one. I got one. Don't diss me. Was it? It was just the one, right? Or did I get two? I think it was just the one. I won't oversell it. What 3x3 should we use? What 3x3? What 3x3? Anyone have any suggestions? I just need literally one person to type in the chat. Just one person. I'll be right back. You guys figure it out. One more.
Awkward silence in chat after my weird comment.
Two weeks changing to orange. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Alright, after this 2 through 7, I gotta end the stream. I gotta go. So. Yeah, sure. Why am I hand scrambling a 2x2? I forgot there's a session for this. And it gives you scrambles. Forgot about that. Where is it? Nope, that's 2 through 5. There we go. And everything else is getting hand scrambled. I ain't reading all that. Four by four main hand scrubbing a 4x4. Hey, like I said, I ain't reading all that. I gotta go soon. I'm hurrying the process up. I hand scrabble 4x4 when I'm just kind of like... I don't usually do it. I follow the 4 scrambles, because if I get like a PB, I want it to be on a scramble. So yeah, you can code something faster than I can solve cubes that... You, someone who's good at coding, can code something faster than me, someone who's bad at solving big cubes, can solve big cubes. That's not really a surprise. That's like saying, I bet I can drive my car faster than you can run a marathon. Like, no shit. Shopping cart works too, yeah. Alright, what are we gonna do? We're gonna look at the 5x5 a little bit, What do we got? We got boom. That's a little 2x2 block. There's my... That's all I'm inspecting. What do we got? We got that bar there. What do we have for the 7x7? Don't know, don't care. Alright. So boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. 4x4. Can I save that? Maybe. Do. I am gonna have to refund that because, like I said, after the stream, after this solve, I'm ending stream. I'm gonna refund that now so I don't forget. I can't be doing that. I don't got time. No more redemptions. So sorry. I'll do it next stream though. You get your points back, so you can redeem that next stream. All right. Do. Who fucking? I don't know. Okay. God damn! What a scramble. Okay. Sorry, where's orange? Oh, it's there. Okay. I forgot how fast this thing is. I didn't really inspect the 2x2, I'm gonna be honest. That was a lot of extra moves than it should have been. I'm having trouble. I'm really bad at free slice. $240 for 2 through 5. That I don't know if that's a PB or not. I'll have to check. I didn't have to do that. I thought that was a waste of moves. Oh man, I really need to get good. That's not what I wanted to do. Uh, I still have a whole other cube to do. Oh boy. What the fuck? I fucking hate big cubes sometimes. I'm too tired for this. This is probably just as boring to watch as it is to do. Holy shit, that was awesome! Did you guys see those last two centers? That was fucking amazing. I will never do anything as cool as that again in my entire life, probably ever. I think my life just peaked. Someone clip that. Clip that so I can send it around and no one can watch it. We all know how Twitch clips work. No one watches those fucking things. Okay, that goes there. I hate free slice. Oh, man. Well. Gotta make sure somehow. And before you yell at me, no, I don't know how to do slice parity. And before you yell at me, it's just a parity algorithm, but only slice moves. That doesn't mean shit to me. What that means is moves that I'm going to mess up, is what that means. Alright? $11.46. Why does that say 1:46? Did the GAN timer forget how to whatever? I'll type it in. I didn't used to do that. It used to just like actually do the right time. 11:46.63. Anyway, those 7x7 last two centers was peak. Everything else, the 5x5 solve was decent until I got to free slice. But god damn, I gotta keep sneezing. Alright. I gotta go. It was a fun stream. Let me open up Twitch. What are the odds that there's someone live? There is someone live. Their stream title is my... what do you call it? My notification. I think. Ads? No, fuck, snoozing. I'm snoozing the ads. I'm not rolling ads. Stream's ending. I'm not gonna make you watch ads and then the stream ends. You've been live for 5 hours? You poor soul. Alright, we're sending a raid to a queuing streamer who's been live for 5 hours with one viewer, which is probably the Streamlabs bot. I gotta go, so thank you all for watching. The video that'll be in the works is... expect this video in at least a week. Maybe a little more than a week. maybe 2 weeks, a week to 2 weeks, sometime in that time frame, it'll come out. I'm gonna try to get it done sooner rather than later, because there is another video that I want to film and have ready to come out before Nationals. And if there's any releases in June, then also that's a video that I want to get out. So, yeah, we'll see. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. Goodbye. I'll see you hopefully soon. Wave, wave, bye-bye.